A lot of people think being alone is a bad thing, but it's really not, fam. Understand, bro, when you're alone, you get time to think for yourself and really focus on yourself first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was always around people, around a big crowd and all that stuff, I really didn't think for myself because I was so distracted by everyone else. I was distracted from their opinions and the way that they'll think and all that stuff. And you know, it's very important to spend time alone. And to be honest, where I'm at right now, I'd much rather spend time by myself than anything else. I love my own company, and it wasn't always like that. At first, I didn't like myself. I didn't like being alone like how I am right now. You feel me? But as I grew and started to spend more time by myself, that quickly changed. I learned new things about myself, and I feel like that's our whole objective when we do spend time alone. Learn new things, grow as a person. Because the last thing you want is to be the same person for the past 10 years. Imagine you get 10 years older, but yet you still think the same. That's not a good thing. We are here to evolve, and a quick way to evolve is by spending time alone. It's okay to not have a lot of friends. Matter of fact, it's a great thing to not have a lot of friends because you have less people to worry about. I've been on both sides. I've had a large circle of friends, and I've also had a small circle. When I had a large group of friends, all those people weren't my friends. A lot of them were jealous, and also they were envious too. You know what I'm saying? So really be aware of that. When you have a large group of people, it's kind of hard to find the snakes. You know what I'm saying? You think everyone's your friend, your buddy. But in reality, yo, some people are close to you just so they can envy you. Just so they can get in your business and stuff like that. And you don't want that to happen. I have like 4 solid friends right now, you know what I'm saying? And I love it like that. And you know, I had to experience that. I really did. And something I learned is one solid friend is way better than 100 friends. Don't focus so much on the quantity. Focus on the quality. That's where it's at, for sure. One thing I don't like is when people yell. Yelling for no reason. Knowing that we can just communicate and just talk normally. And you know, like growing up, I've experienced a lot of yelling in my life from parents and just people that were older than me. But you know, it really changed who I am, you know what I'm saying? That's why I am so calm. That's why I never yell, because I've always been yelled at as a kid, you know? At the same time, I'm glad that it happened because it helped me appreciate peace in my own space. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but it's really the truth. And, you know, I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. The stuff that happened in the past, like being yelled at and all that stuff, it was for a reason. Now I know what peace is. Now I know what calmness is. As I got older, I really started to change my perspective on things, and it's becoming more and more positive by the day, and I'm proud of myself for that. Always listen more than you speak. And you may ask why. Because, man, when you listen, you always find the answer you're looking for. Prime example, say I walk into a room, right? And I just sit there and I listen to everybody talk. Eventually, I'm gonna find things out about every single person in that room because I'm listening, I'm not talking. Now, if I walked in there and I was talking to everybody, this, that, I will be creating a conversation, which means that I have to talk, you know what I'm saying? And that will slow down the process. And I may not get as much information as I want, you know what I'm saying? We have 2 ears for a reason. Remember that. That's very, very important. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, yo, why are you so quiet, this, that? Because, man, I am observant. I'm making sure that the people around me are cool to be around. When I say cool, I'm more so saying, like, am I safe in this environment? You know what I'm saying? I'm not easily friendly. Like, yes, I'm a friendly person, but I'm not gonna be friendly if I don't know you. But more of the story is, just make sure you listen. Let people talk. And when you let people talk, you will get the information you want. And maybe even more.